Now, a humanitarian crisis is unfolding in Turkana County. The government has issued a grim warning. 1.3 million people are now on the precipice of starvation as the prolonged drought tightens its grip. A large number of pastoralists have already fled across the borders to South Sudan and Uganda in a desperate search for pasture, while those left behind are struggling to survive amid limited humanitarian support. ktnnews' Hamza Yusuf reports from Loima, Turkana County, on a crisis that has moved past the point of desperation. Viewer discretion is advised. Some of the images in this report may be disturbing.
If this fragile soul could speak, he could ask only one question: what will I eat today? At just 4 months old, he isn't learning how to crawl, he's learning how to survive. A struggle shared by elders in this area who woke up each day without no guarantee of a meal. This is Loima, Turkana County, where families have lost almost everything to a drought that persists. Livestock, once the backbone of survival here, lie dead or emaciated, wiping out livelihood built over generation. For Ekolong Elegan, a mother of 3, this struggle is preble. With no aid arriving, she is competing with wild animals for bitter desert fruit. She lost 7 goats. Only one remains, a solitary survivor of a dying flock.
Sasa nifanye nini? Ilhali sina njia nyingine. Hivi ndivyo tunavyoishi hadi mvua itakavyonyesha. Nimesalia na mnyama huyu mmoja pekee, nami sitakubali afe.
A few kilometers away, the agony is etching into the face of 50-year-old David Arrow. David has lost 70 goats to the drought. Now, a mystery disease is finishing off the survivors.
Mvua naendanga karibu hata mwaka 3 kwa pande. Kosa pileni mbuzi alikosa, mimi ilikosa pileni tapata chakula wapi akapatia mbuzi.
Swollen limbs and no medicine, without a vet in sight and finances to get medication.
Hii kankasi vile naendelea hivi. Mvua wanikani sasa ataia tapotea. Sasa najaribu kupatia hii karatasi akule kisha naisha.
David is watching his last remnants of dignity vanish into the dust. The Kenya Red Cross has arrived, but their effort are a drop in the ocean.
Confirm your unit, okay?
Led by Oscar Okomo and Rukia, who are the coordinators for the North Rift region, they are frantically screening children for malnutrition. This decision is informed by painful memories from 2002 and 2003, when several children died during a similar drought.
And if you look at the data that we received just last month of January, it's indicating that Turkana County has one of the leading sub-counties with the gum rates at 54%, which is very, very high, beyond the normal gum rates that we are expected to work with. So with that, then the children are exposed to very dire situations of malnutrition cases, including the pregnant and lactating women.
He warns that without urgent intervention, the county could once again lose children into hunger. However, the Kenya Red Cross admits that its hands are tied. Funding cuts have forced the organization to scale down emergency operation, limiting the support it can offer.
And with that, then it tells us that within the next 2 months, if we don't act fast, then we might find these counties going all into the serious phase of this particular drought.
For now, young children and pregnant mothers receive 20 kilograms of porridge, barely enough to sustain them a day or 2.
And with that, then it puts us in a bad space, whereby with this reduced funding, we are not able to reach to the maximum that we are supposed to reach to. And that's why I'm mentioning that the donor funding has reduced, and thus affecting the numbers that we can reach. And this is extending to the health facilities. They are not able to reach their maximum because of the stockouts.
Some residents are seen scrambling for fallen food remnants, hoping to silence hunger, even briefly. This is the harsh reality on the ground in Turkana County. Desperation has no border. Some families have been forced to trek to neighboring countries, gambling their lives on the hope of greener pasture. The chief of Loimen village says the migration is driven purely by desperation.
Nenda upande akakumwa wengine wameenda upande wa Letea, yani area upande wa Sudan, wengine wameenda upande wa Uganda, that is Lokria Masai, Lorengipi, this area to look for pasture.
Na wakienda huko Southern Sudan na Uganda, hawaleti uzito kwa hiyo nchi? Si kuna kuwa na ile conflict hapa na pale?
Itakuwa na conflict ya kupigana kwa sababu ya nyasi, kwa sababu ya maji, kung'ang'ania malisho.
Despite the escalating crisis and the looming threat of human life, the Turkana County government has yet to present a concrete rescue plan. For families here, time is running out and every delay brings them closer to tragedy. Hamza Yusuf, KTN, Loima, Turkana.